Hi, it's Frosty here again. Let me tell you why I think brake fluids are the most important fluid in a vehicle. When we are racing at high speeds and constantly having to brake heavily, I rely on the best brakes and brake fluid. To me, this is a huge safety concern when racing, and most importantly, when I'm driving on the road. At high speed, it doesn't matter what engine or gearbox oil I have. The only thing that will stop me from running into a wall is the brakes. It's not only vital to choose the correct brake fluid to put in my road car, but you must remember to check or change your fluid regularly. Hey Rod, how often should I change my brake fluid to make sure I am just as protected off the racetrack?
Great question, Frosty. Brake fluids in your daily drive are no less critical than in Frosty's race car. The brake pads and rotors get incredibly hot, as you can see in the images here. Boiling point is one of the key performance specifications of brake fluid. Due to the tough life these fluids have and how they absorb moisture over their service life, reducing the fluid's boiling point, it should be flushed and replaced every 2 years to maintain optimum stopping performance. Topping up fluid will not improve performance, and if it needs topping up, it indicates that the pads may need replacing. A full system flush is required to maintain the best performance. Brake fluids and clutch fluids are generally the same fluid and often share the same reservoir. These are polyglycol oils which are not compatible with any other oil used in the car. The brake and clutch systems have specific seal materials. A common mistake is to use power steering fluid to top up the brake reservoir, as they look similar. Doing this will result in seal failure and significant cost to repair, not to mention the safety concerns. The filler caps on brake systems will have something like "Use only DOT4 fluid" written on them to alert you of the correct type of fluids in use. You should definitely ask your customer some qualifying questions to determine the correct brake fluid specification. DOT stands for Department of Transport, and the number following this is the performance level of the fluid. DOT3 has a lower boiling point than DOT4, and DOT5.1 is higher again. DOT5 fluids are a bit different in that they are silicon-based oils and are typically used in motorbikes, as these fluids will not damage paintwork. Since the fill point on a bike sits close to the tank, which is often covered in many thousands of dollars of artwork, a brake fluid which won't harm the paint in case of spillage is essential. Don't forget to ask about any necessities that your customer require to complete the job. Brake bleeding kits and funnels are vital for a clean job. Take the time to read the packaging on the brake fluids in your store to help prove your expertise when assisting a customer. For any further information or clarification, you can always ring a lubricant support line such as Castrol's on 1300 557 998.